Welcome to Paula, California for the 2019 West Coast Showdown, hosted by the San Diego Precision Rifle Club and presented by season title sponsor Nikon. We are here at the Paula shooting range for the 15th match of the NRL's 2019 season. Match directors George Ortiz and Scott Satterlee have designed a ton of great courses of fire that will take place on two different sections of the range. It's the last match of the season and the last opportunity to improve competitors' NRL scores to qualify for the championship. You're watching Day 1 of the 2019 West Coast Showdown. Stage 2, a mile in their shoes. With a round count of 8 and a minute 45 time limit, the competitor will begin seated in the wheelchair with legs bound together by a belt. Mag in, bolt back. On the command, the competitor will go prone and engage the target with 2 rounds. The competitor will then move back to the wheelchair and remain in the chair for the rest of the stage. The competitor will move to the first tank trap and engage the target with 2 rounds. The competitor will then move to the second tank trap and engage the target with 2 rounds. Finally, the competitor will move back to the first tank trap and engage the target with 2 rounds.
Impact. 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 We have it. Hell yeah! Look at you.
Again, I
thought this was fucking easy.
Hey, Chief.
Impact.
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 Unnecessary use of his legs.
No, your last shot broke at 83. Impact.
Cleaned it. Good shit, bro. Did he clean that? Bronson Bundy, just from Utah, just shot stage 2 down here in California. Final NRL match. Went pretty good, cleaned it. We were mimicking George's wheelchair. Tough stage, but fun stage so far. Doing pretty good, so hope the rest of the day goes this way. It's been fun so far.
Ready? Yep. Stand by. And where's the match? Oh yeah. Impact. Impact.
Nils has been practicing in the hospital.
Just throw a mag on the step.
Hey,
He only has one mag.
Get back, Nils. coaching. This. This. Yeah, I yelled this. Oh, okay. He's yelling this because he left the fucking. That's our way of saying. Oh no, I didn't. Oh yeah. Impact. 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 Impact.
So my name is Nils Foley from Denver, Colorado. Just got done shooting the stage where you had to shoot out of the wheelchair. It was a tough stage. There was a fair amount of movement. It was a good stage. You got to shoot a little bit prone, then some positional stuff. You had to think on the move, and I did a poor job of that. Forgot the bag from the prone to the tank trap. But I think the key there was just to keep your mind about you and execute your plan without getting flustered like I did. But it was a fun stage for sure.
Jake Bibber here from Washington State. One thing I like about this stage that makes you think. All the stages are completely different.
Hi, Regina Milkovich. I'm from Arizona. That was pretty challenging. I didn't think I was going to be able to finish that well. So far, it's been a fun match.
Carson Rutherford from Elk City, Oklahoma. I'm at the Heat Stroke Open. It was pretty difficult. High winds, fast mover.
Stage 4. All props on me. With a round count of 8 and a minute 45 time limit, the competitor will begin standing behind the red line with all gear in hand, mag in, bolt back. On the command, the competitor will move to the props and engage the target with 2 rounds from each of the marked locations.
You ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Back circle.
One more hit to get.
Two more. And back. Roll. Back. Roll.
Bottom.
Circle. You ready? Roll. Circle. They're ready. Roll.
And back.
Get back.
Impact.
That's a little more work than you thought.
name's Nico Bazzone from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Just shot the barricade stage. Went pretty well for me. Dropped 2. Definitely all on me. Other than that, I thought it went pretty well. Happy with that, 6 out of 8.
Stage 5, RRS Tripod Spinner. With a round count of 10 and a minute 45 time limit, the competitor will begin standing behind the red line with all gear in hand, mag in, bolt back. On the command, the competitor will move to the designated location and set up a RRS tripod in a standing position. The competitor will engage the spinner from a standing position with 5 rounds. The competitor will then move to the prone position and engage the target with 5 rounds, using the other RRS tripod setup as a front support.
Stand by. We'll be right back.
Shot, that 5?
That's fine, that's fine. Whoa, whoa. Gotta go fast.
Cool, Shawn Boggeman, San Diego, California. Shot pretty well on the really right stuff stage. Dropped 1 on the standing position, 100% default. Once you get that thing locked in and find the balance point on the rifle, it's rock solid. The prone stage was very solid as well.
Stand by. How hard is it? Oh, I see. That was One more? Billy Hoskins? Yeah, one more. Hey, Billy Hoskins. Impact. Come on, Nico. All right, Billy, come on. Rapido. Until you get to the line. Okay. Make ready. Whoa. Shooter ready? Ready? One more? One more.
Hey guys, Nico Detour here at the West Coast Showdown. Beautiful, polished shooting range. And I just shot the spinner stage down here and we cleaned it. Simple strategy, really right stuff, sponsored their tripods for the stage. Had to set it up from all the way in the collapse movement position. Open them all the way up for a standing shot, 5-shot standing, unlock, bring your rifle, all your gear with you, and shoot off of their lower tripod that was on the ground. I decided to clamp in, just throw it down, tried to rear bag, realized I was way too high, ditched the rear bag, took my hand, and just sent it with Jesus. And that was it, guys. Got all 10.
This concludes Day 1 of the 2019 West Coast Showdown, hosted by the San Diego Precision Rifle Club and presented by season title sponsor Nikon. With the close of an action-packed Day 1, competitors are gearing up for the second day of the match. Nico Detour takes the lead with 70 points, followed by Josh Reeves with 68 points, Clay Blackadder with 66 points, and a ton of excellent competition close behind them. Tune in next time for our coverage of Day 2 and the award ceremony to find out who pulls through with the lead. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to stay up to date on all NRL news and content.